Okay, so this is the test we took last week. I wanted to go over the answers just so you can be able to see. Number 1, model and draw 3/4. Don't make this harder than it is. This is just one shape. Okay, we'll draw a square. We'll break it into 4 pieces because our bottom number is 4. Okay, and we're going to color in 4 shapes, or 4 areas. So I'm going to color in 1, 2, and 3, equaling 3/4. Okay, for the next one, it says model 5/4. Remember, our top number tells us how many shapes we need, and the bottom number tells us how many we're going to break it up into. So we're going to draw 5 shapes. We're going to break them up into 4 pieces. Okay, now on each one, we're just going to color in 1/4. So I'm going to have 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, 5/4, equaling 5/4. Okay, moving on to number 3. It says write improper, proper fraction, mixed number, or whole number. Okay, for this one, our bigger number is on top. Okay, our smaller number is on the bottom. This makes it an improper fraction. So I'm going to write improper. Okay, this next one has a whole number. This makes it be a mixed number. So we'll write mixed. This one, 4/4 equals 1, which makes it be a whole number. Think of this one too. If I have a square, rectangle, and I have it broken into 4 pieces, and I shade in 4 of them, I have shaded in 1 whole square. So I have 1 whole. This one is just a normal fraction, so it's proper. The smaller number is on top, the bigger number is on bottom. This one, the bigger number is on top, so that would make it improper. Okay, so this one we're looking to change 5/3, which is an improper fraction, into a mixed number. So looking at this one, first we ask ourselves, how many times does 3 go into 5? 3 goes into 5 once. Then we have to look at our leftovers. 5 minus 3 equals 2. So 2 now becomes our numerator, or our top number, and then our bottom number will always stay the same. So it's 3. So it's 1 2/3. Sorry. Scrolling down here to our last 2 on this one. This one says change 4/3 into a mixed number. Okay? So a mixed number is going to look like number 8 and have a whole number. Again, how many times does 3 go into 4? 1. 4 minus 3 equals 1. So 1 becomes our numerator, and as always, our bottom number will stay the same. Number 10, this one says change the fraction below into an improper fraction. Remember, our improper fraction looks like this. Okay, the bigger number will be on top. So we say 3 times 1 is 3 plus 2. First you multiply, then you add. 3 times 1 is 3. And then we add our numerator, which gives us 5. 5 now becomes our numerator, and 3 becomes our denominator. As always, the bottom number stays the same. Okay, flipping our sheet over, we start with number 11. This one says change the fraction below into an improper fraction. Improper tells us the bigger number is on top. Okay, again, we do 5 times 1 first. 5 times 1 equals 5. Then we add our numerator, which is plus 4, which gives us 9. so we have 9, and our bottom number stays the same, giving us 9/5. Okay, this one. A lot of y'all missed this one because we're thinking to change it to an improper fraction. We gotta read. This one says model or draw 1 2/3. So let's start by drawing one shape first, because we know we at least have one. We're going to break it up into 3, because that's our denominator, sorry. We're going to break this up into 3. Okay, since we have a whole 1 here, we're going to color all of these in. So I have my 1. But now I still have a little bit left over. So I'm going to draw one more shape. Again, breaking it into 3s, because that's our denominator. And I'm going to color in 2/3 of that, giving me 1 2/3. Okay, our next one, a lot of y'all, you can use your calculator, but we know that 6 plus 8, we look at our symbol, 6 plus 8 is 14. Do our 4, carry the 1, 7 plus 1 is 8, 9, and 10. 104. Okay, number 14. 4 minus 1 is 3. We can't take 9 from 2, so we have to borrow. So we cross out our 1. Our 1 becomes a 0. Our 2 becomes a 12. And 12 minus 9, is that right? 12 minus 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, is 3. Sorry, confused myself on that one. Okay, on this one, 12 times 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 1 is 4. Okay, on this one a lot of people got wrong. This one is a division symbol. Okay, so when you plug this on the calculator, you need to do 54, or 5 and 4, divided by 9. Okay, so 54 divided by 9 is 6. We're going to go ahead and go over the bonus questions because a lot of y'all tried those. So we're going to model 6/5. Remember, our top number tells us how many shapes we need. So we need 6 shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the bottom number tells us how many we're going to break it up into. So we're going to break each shape up into 5. And then we're going to color in one of each. So I have 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, 5/5, 6/5. Okay, and our last one we're going to model and draw 3 4/6. This number tells us we need 3 shapes. 1, 2, 3. And this number here tells how many to break it up into. Okay, so I color in all of those. Those are going to be all of that's going to be my 3. So I have 1, 2, and 3. That gives us this number. 1, 2, 3. But I still have a little bit left over. So now I'm going to draw another box, break it up into my 6ths, and I'm going to color, how many of them am I going to color? I'm going to color in 4. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Which gives me 3 4/6.